Hey everybody, AZ Badfish here. Welcome back to the Craftinomical SMP. Playing some Foolcraft. It's been a while since I've been on the server. I have been busy with work and real life stuff, but I am back now. Although I don't think I've missed an episode here. It's just been a little while since I've been on the server. And in the last couple episodes, Bittergavi and I were out in the Twilight Forest collecting some trophies. We still got to get back there and finish it up, but I think we'll save that for a later date. Today, I'm not really sure what to do, to be completely honest with you guys. As you can see, our basement area underneath the house is completely changed. Nina kind of dropped this out. If you didn't know, Nina and I have been kind of a team here because she's really good at building and I'm pretty decent with the technical stuff. And we figured together we could be a super team, but yeah, she's been gone for a while. She's on vacation. She's in Vietnam, if you didn't know. I have no idea when she's getting back. And I also have no idea what her plans are for this area, so I don't really know where I can put stuff. I also don't want to put too much stuff here. This is just supposed to be a starter house. So, you know, a lot of the stuff that I did, like these drawers and this little power setup here, was meant to be temporary so that we could easily move it to our main base when we figure that out. But we don't have one of those yet. She's started working on a kitchen up here, which is pretty neat. But yeah, I figure maybe we can go check out, turret protected. Super Turtle, you got turrets around your base? Man, you trying to kill me as soon as I walk out my front door? That's not cool, man. It's not cool. I forgot to mention, something terrible happened. I don't know when it happened, but my bag of holding is empty. Everything that's in it got deleted. So I had some wrenches, I had some pipes and stuff. To be honest, I don't even remember what all I had in here, but mainly I had money. The only money I have now is this $50 that I got out of the mailbox, because we get paid every other week. And yeah, I am kind of sad about that because I have no idea how much money I had either. So, oh, very nice. Very nice, guys. I don't know who put that in here, but I'll find you and I will kill you. So I hear tell that there are some jobs somewhere, but maybe we can go find a job to do. But I wanted to show you guys, check this out. Bittergavi built this, and make sure you go following him because he's building some awesome stuff. That's him over there right now doing a little bit of work on the town hall. But this is our post office, and in here, this is where we can collect our mail and our monies. Oh look, another $50. Nice. Job board. Look at that. So street lights. Street trees, more roads, finished sidewalks. Ooh, we could build more roads. We could do street trees for $100. That's a good way to make some money. Now I know there are like mods that add jobs and stuff. This is just stuff that we kind of were asking for help around the community area, and the bank will pay you out for helping out. So that's nice. Wow, this storefront is looking pretty snazzy. V's been putting in work, man. V's been putting in some work. Look at this. That's crazy chisel and bit stuff. How many hours does he spend doing these things? I don't know. But what are these at? Aluminum posts from Immersive Engineering and chiseled glowstone and skystone block slabs. Okay. So I don't have any of that stuff. I wonder if I can make street lamps. If not, I can just plant some trees around. But these don't look like normal trees. These look like custom trees to me. I don't think these are just grown. I think these are built because they're all like exactly the same. Well, maybe we can add some trees. Maybe we can make some street lights. But yeah, the spawn is looking great with all the roads and stuff. Yeah. So I've been looking around a bit, and I'm not really sure where to put roads. I know we've got some areas claimed. Not there. It's over here. All these claimed areas are basically going to be, you know, they're kind of claimed ahead of time for town related type stuff. So I suppose we could put roads along through there, but I'm probably not going to do that. I might just go see what I can do with look at him, chisels and bitsing. chiseling the day away. All right, I'm gonna go down here and see what I can do about those street lamps. All right, well, these don't seem to be too difficult, right? It's just 2 aluminum fences and any stone brick, and the aluminum fence is 2 or 4 ingots and 2 aluminum rods, which each rod, well, 2 more ingots will get you 4 rods. So we actually would need a lot of aluminum for this, and I don't actually have that much. I've only got 124 ingots, which isn't going to get us a whole bunch of these things. I don't really want to do the math right now, but if it takes like about 6 ingots, what is that, like 20? We get like 20 posts, which is a decent amount, I suppose. But I think the way to start, and maybe what we can do for this episode, is, and I didn't want to do this here, but I don't know that I really have much of a choice. I really need some sort of gathering, some sort of resource gathering. So I think what we might look at doing is seeing about environmental tech. Maybe working on void ore miners. And we can get some aluminum that way, and then we can turn that aluminum into fences and aluminum posts for street lamps. So what do we need? We need the controller, obviously, which is litherite. We can craft this, right? So we need green and lime. I don't know if we have any of those things. No. Well, we've got some petals, so let's go find a green flower. And I know we've got probably tons of bone meal. Let's grab a petal. Let's grab some bone meal. Do we have any shears? We do. All right. I'm going to go find a green flower, and then we'll get some of this dye going. Well, that didn't take very long to find. So if you didn't know, you could get these the mystical flowers from Botania, and you can turn them into petals, and then you plant the petals in the ground, and then you can bone meal the petals, and they'll grow the 2 tall flowers, which you can harvest with shears, and then you can turn those into even more petals, which is great. And you can, with the mortar and pestle, you can turn the petals into dye, which is pretty fantastic. I had a whole farm set up for these in the last series of Craftinomical, if you remember, and I'll probably have a setup like this. Maybe we have an easier way in this pack, though, which by dyeing sheep, because the sheep just kind of poop out dye, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, so we'll probably maybe just have a sheep farm or something. Although a lot of people are doing that, I think. So who knows what we'll do. But I'm going to do this for a bit and get a bunch of dye so that we can... I don't actually think we need that much, but yeah, I'll see you in a sec. Alright, so that didn't take too long. I had to go make a whole bunch of black concrete, though. But I've got my void ore miner here. And I also crafted the assembler. And I believe if I right-click... No, left-click? Yeah. Left-click will tell you all the blocks you need for the actual structure itself. So we need 24 structure frames, 20 structure panels, 2 laser cores, and a laser lens of any type, which I've already got. I don't have it on me. Shift right-click with the assembler to break it. But yeah, I already have a laser lens, and I'm using a white laser lens, because if you go and look up aluminum ore in JEI, and then click on the void ore miner, it'll show you. It prefers a white laser lens, so that gives me a 6% chance that the block that it pulls up will be aluminum, which is what I'm after, so we're going to go ahead and use that. So I've got one of those in there somewhere, but now I just need to craft up all the other blocks, like the structure frames, and so we need 24 of these, and then 20 structure panels, and then 2 laser cores and stuff. So I am going to get to work on that. This is going to take quite a while, I think. We're going to need a whole bunch of stuff. Alright, so we've got everything we need. We've got the structure frames, the structure panels, the laser cores, the lens, and of course the controller. So all we need to do now is go down and set this up. And actually, I was thinking about setting this up at Bedrock, but I don't really think that's what I want to do. I think what I'd rather do is just dig down to Bedrock so it has access to it. Because if you didn't know, this thing requires access to Bedrock. So there it is. How did you get down here? This thing disappeared from my inventory, and I had no idea where it went. I have no idea how it ended up down there. But yeah, whatever. Whatever, game. You so crazy. Let's just block this off for now. So we're going to go down to Bedrock. I'm going to dig straight down. I know you're not supposed to do that, but hey, this is modded. I can fly. So I will be back once I get down there. Alright, so we're at Bedrock, and yeah, I think what I will do, just to make sure that nothing gets covered up here, is maybe just like that. just in case. So now we'll fly back up here and we'll set this thing up. So the thing I'm not real sure about, and I'm never really sure about, is how exactly tall this needs to be for a tier 1. So I'm pretty sure a tier 1 is just like right there. I'm pretty sure. So we'll see how this works. Now the cool thing about these is you can just assemble them. So if you've got all the items you need in your inventory, you can just hold down, right click with the assembler, and it'll build it for you. I think that was not tall enough. Yeah, that was not tall enough. Dang it. Okay, no problem. Just shift right click to break all the things. And then we'll move this up one taller. Yeah, that's better. It needs to go out even more. Oops. Oh well, we can dig this out a bit. No big deal. No big deal. I could have swore that a tier 1 was smaller than this, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just wrong. That should be all it needs, right? Or it's missing one somewhere, because I've got an extra one. Ah, there's a torch in the way. Crazy torch. Hey, block lag? That's not cool. Oh, where'd the, there it is. And now we should see we've got a laser going, which is great. Now, this thing does require power, and it is going to require a chest or something on top. What's in here? I will probably just we'll make another thing for it. Well, along with my money and stuff, my power cells have disappeared, which is unfortunate. How do I make these with regular quartz? Okay, so we'll need to... Actually, do I have any more of that? Nope. Alright, so I'll need to make a couple more of those. Probably need some anyways. That is so dangerous, Nina. So dangerous. I'm gonna end up falling in that. Alright, so power cells. I need machine frames. And that should be good. Oh, there we go. Do those, and we need linking cards. Sweet. So I'm going to have to go back to my lava area, my lava pit, to link these cards up with those. Wow, well, it looks like somebody just came in here and used their own builder and took the lava that I was using, which is not very cool. People should probably pay more attention to that, I think. But anyways, let's go ahead and link these up so that we can make use of them. Alright, now we go back home. Alright, so now I think all I should have to do is provide this thing with power. So we'll do that by placing a power cell, giving it a link card, and changing it to out. Hopefully that doesn't... I don't know how much power this thing actually needs. It looks like it's using quite a bit. Doesn't this thing tell me? Yeah, 660 RF per tick. So this is probably going to drain all of my power. And I heard that there is an issue with the chunk loading using FTB utilities. So I want to look into this weirding gadget so we can make sure that that stuff stays loaded. I do not have that kind of gold, man. I really don't. I had to borrow some gold from Ocean Phoenix just to make the thing. So yeah, we are getting stuff. It is going to be slow, but yeah, that's about all I can do for that. I have some gold from where I we'll put it in here. From where I was digging out down to bedrock, so I mean that's still not going to be enough, but maybe we can get closer. Well, had to go do a bit of more mining, but we got it. And gold is surprisingly precious in this pack. Okay, so we've got a weirding gadget. I'm gonna head back out, and yeah, see, I'm now completely out of power. So I've got to assume that it's not receiving any from the other side. I mean, I know I'm not producing a ton out there, but it doesn't seem like it's actually doing much. Well, it might actually be loaded. I'm not sure. I know I did chunk load the things, but people said that wasn't working for them. So I'm gonna put this here, and that should keep these chunks loaded. But I think the biggest problem is that these are only producing 40 RF per tick, and I've got 6 of them, which means 240 RF per tick, and that's not enough to cover what I've got going on back at the other place. So I think what I'm going to have to do is make a bunch of upgrades for these. That took a long time. I had to make a bunch of Invar and bronze. Luckily, I had all the Electrum I needed because I certainly didn't have enough gold to make any more. But I've got enough upgrade kits, so let's hop back over there and get those installed. Alright, let's see how these work out for us. 4, 5, and 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now how much power are these putting out? 80. Nice. That's still not enough. That is still not enough to keep up with just the void ore miner. Man, I'm gonna need to find a better way for power, I think. I'm gonna have to give that some thought. I could probably install a few more of these. It would take a bunch of crafting. I don't even know if I have enough stuff to craft these. What is this? Invar gears, Invar ingots, redstone transmission coil, which is silver. You know, I might have enough to do that. I don't know. Let me think. If these require 80 apiece, 10 would give me a surplus, but I also got to remember that this thing requires a bunch of power too. And this is actually not working right now, which is weird. Redstone on to activate, and that's on. Okay. I mean, maybe it's not working. Oh no! Don't you dare! Oh, you dirty so-and-so. Come here. Alright. You want to play like that? Hey, get some. I totally did that on purpose. Not really. Okay. Yeah, that's the other problem with having dirt. There's just tons of places for gas to spawn. I'm going to have to give this some thought and figure out how to fix this problem. Well, I figured out what was going on with the builder. The problem is that the space I had is now empty because whoever else had their builder out there took all my lava. So I'm going to have to move that in order to get any power at all. At the moment, it's slowly going through the lava I have left in the drums, but after that's out, we're not going to get any more. And yeah, I finally got one piece of aluminum ore. So that, I think, is probably not very sustainable way to get power. I was hoping to have a little bit more time before I ran out of lava, but it is what it is. So I'm looking through all these different options. There's a ton of generators. This leaf-eating generator looks interesting. I'm not sure, though, because it produces CF, which I know is the same as RF. I just don't know if I can transport that into like an energy cell or something. There's, of course, all the extra utilities ones. There's these Ender IO ones, but of course these are basically just, fuel burners. So I could use that, I suppose. I might look into some of these advanced generator stuff, like this mod. I'm not sure what it does. I'll have to look into it. But I think we'll go ahead and call this episode today. I know we were kind of all over the place, and even though we built this thing, we can't really use it, so we didn't really get anything done. But if you guys have any ideas of power generation that I can use, let me know down in the comments below. Hope you enjoyed the episode. If you did, leave me a like. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Make sure you check out all the other members. They're down in the description as always. And until next time, this is AZ Badfish signing out. See you later. Bye-bye.